Rolling side control escape combo. G'day guys, Coach Tom here. We are looking today at a rolling side control escape combo. This is a combo that works for a lot of my students. For instance, a couple of my blue belt students, this is their bread and butter, side control escape. I feel it's two great moves, but if you learn them in the sequence of which we're going to talk about today, it is so hard, big or small, for someone to hold you in side control, because we're going to anticipate it to be tough and we're going to anticipate some failure. So we're going to have a look at some variations where you have the underhook and not, and really if you can master this and give it your best, you should see some fantastic results on the mat. I know you will. So let's get started. So if I'm being side controlled here by my partner, we're going to have a look at what both of our hands do. So my right hand, my elbow is going to stay in. Okay? I'm not going to let my elbow come out. This is very valuable real estate, and I don't want his knee coming out into my armpit. So I'm going to keep my elbow down, and I'm just going to grab on the outside of his pants here. Okay? If it's no gi, I would just hold the knee. And now I'm going to put my feet on the ground and shuffle my hip over to my hand so his knees get pushed together and his base is compromised. So I'm going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay? So that's how the escape works from this angle. And I have an underhook on this side, although I will show you some grip variations here. So the escape more or less looks like this. I keep my elbow tight and I block the knee. And now I use my feet on the mat to make my butt move towards the hand. That puts my partner's knees together so he has no base this way. And now I put my feet close to my butt and I do a big bridge over my right shoulder as I throw my left hand underhook over that direction. And my partner gets quite easily rolled over here. And now I am left on top in side control with an underhook. So if we do this from a different angle now, you can see here that if my partner has an underhook, okay, it's not ideal. So that if I have an underhook here, the traditional escape would look like this. Elbow in, block the knee. Move my butt over towards, and now I do a big bridge, and I bridge my partner over. However, if my partner here has an underhook on me and a crossface, I'm in big trouble. So I'm going to keep my hand up on his back, okay, so it's nice and safe, but I'm going to make sure that my thumb here is facing up. Alright, like this. Worst case scenario, I want your hand gripping his gi. But I want to make sure that my bicep here is in contact with my partner's neck or jaw. And now I'm going to block the knee, I move my hips over, but now watch this hand. It goes from thumb up to thumb down. So as my thumb rotates, if you look at my shoulder here, as my thumb rotates, it's almost like a bit of a flick of the wrist if it was a baseball pitch. And it's going to give you extra torque with your arm here that you're going to need. If you don't have an underhook, we need all the torque we can get on this guy's cheek and neck. So I block the knee and I move over, and now I rotate my hand palm down as I bridge. And now I'm left here in a kata gatame setup position. Kezagatame headlock control position. A really wonderful pin that we saw used to great use when Dean Lister was submitted by Josh Barnett in Metamoris. So if we have a look at this escape in real time, we'll then start having a look at what happens if it doesn't work, which is okay. So my partner's got me here. If he has an underhook, my bicep uses his head, okay? Preferably I have an underhook. Okay, so I grab the knee and I move my butt over to collapse his knees together, and now I go for my big bridge, and I'm here in side control. Okay, so that is a really fantastic escape. However, let's have a look at what would happen if my partner Matt here decided to base out and not get rolled over, because of course no one likes to get rolled over, because we are really going from underneath in a really bad position to a really good position.
But we need to remember that our partners are going from a really good position to a really bad position in just one fell swoop. So we've got to expect that they're not going to want that and they're going to react very aggressively. So what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of our partner trying to base out, and we're going to put them back into guard. And you're going to find this move, when we anticipate failure, really resembles just a basic hip escape from side control, but it's on steroids. Like, it's so much more powerful because you actually wanted to roll the partner. You're going to find it easy to create space because you set higher goals. So if my partner here is side controlling me and he might have an underhook, I block his knee, I move out and I try to roll him, but he bases out. If he bases out, my hand that was on his knee is now going to block his legs, and I'm going to hip out and put him back into a guard and control his posture. Okay? So if we do this from another angle now, I'll do it this way here. It's fine, you can side control this side. So if I've got an underhook, even better, I grab the knee, I move my butt over, and I go for a big roll, but he bases out. Damn, but it's okay. I just keep my hand there, move my hips out, slide my knee through, and then make sure I keep my partner's posture down. So no matter whether your partner gets rolled, ideal or not, we're still going to either recover guard, but better yet, we're going to end up on top and side control. I found that this combination is by far one of the easiest ways that I can get a beginner escaping bigger and better opponents from underneath side control. And it just really takes advantage of a great principle, which is an old one that, you know, if you aim like for the stars, then you're going to get far. So you might not reach the stars, but you'll at least reach the moon, right? So there's a whole bunch of cheesy sayings there, but if you really aim for the ultimate, which is to reverse your partner from you being underneath side control to you being on top of side control, when you fail, you may fail and only get halfway. But if you can then take advantage of that and put them back in the guard, that is not failure, that's success. But if you're only trying to put your partner back into guard, it's very easy for them to stop. They are in a position of advantage. So let's do a big bridge. Let's really shoot for the stars. And at the absolute worst case, we're going to end up at the moon. And that's what putting them back into guard is, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This works. I want you to practice it and let me know how it goes for you guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you loved it. For more videos, click here. And if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click here. I'm Coach Tom. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.